All right, Tuesdays with Tony, and I got a big F you there, fucker. That's what I got for you. This whole fasting bullshit. Mark, I know you said you were doing it because you watched the podcast.
Yeah.
Veronica and I started, and look, I was 2 days into it when I called Veronica. Told her
You
I was
guys are
gonna fucking
enjoying
quit.
it.
No. All right, well, I appreciate you guys coming back. For Mark, I'm Manny.
Mark.
Tony.
Veronica.
And
I don't even know where to look anymore.
I know, it's too many
There's so
fucking
It's
cameras.
like camera 1, camera 2, camera 3,
It's
camera
great.
12.
I used to chase gang members. Now I worry about camera angles and shit. Okay, so
Vantage.
now we are in week 2 of Tuesdays with Tony.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
why don't we start with last week? Because I was fucking miserable.
Give it the rundown. Let's hear.
I'll let Veronica go first. Ladies first.
Wait, what am I giving the rundown on?
How
I
did
was
your last
distracted.
week go?
How'd it go?
With the
The
diet.
fasting thing, I mean, not terrible. I always am like not a breakfast person anyways. So the worst part was staying up late for work and getting up and going, oh, I'm just gonna get something to snack on because I'm working and I'm gonna be up for the next few hours, and then realizing I could only have water
Or coffee.
or
tea.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing that was gonna be amazing.
Now, are you feeling a difference?
I don't know. Not yet, I don't think.
No?
But it's not too, like, abnormal other than not being able to snack late if I wanted to. The rest of it's pretty normal for me.
Yeah, see, I wasn't aware of what I put myself into when I opened my fucking mouth.
What do you put everyone into? by
Yeah.
opening his
So,
mouth?
Hey guys, let's do this experiment.
It was. And so I didn't realize how much I snacked throughout the day
Yeah.
and when I started and when I ended. First of all, fuck black coffee. All right, that's black barrel coffee, shotgun coffee, whatever you
So
call it.
good.
Man,
That's
that
perfect.
shit.
I love it.
Oh,
That's how I
it's
drink it anyway.
bitter, but man, 2 drinks and I was ready to take on the fucking world. 'Cause
Exactly.
I hadn't eaten all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or all night.
Well,
so
that's what I'm talking about. When it digs into those glycogen stores, man, it's like, wow, holy shit.
man, I was.
Yeah.
My wife's looking at me. She's going, "You finish your coffee?" And I'm like, "I thought I did.
You're
I thought
like-
I finished it."
You're like, I also did 12 backflips.
Yeah. I was, and then so I'm trying to manage my time. I'm like, because I warned you, I'm not taking away my drink.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I want to drink too early, right?
Mhm.
Like I want to start at 6 and be done at 8. So I'm like pushing shit around, and then throughout the day, I forgot that I had a deadline to stop eating.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'll just eat later. And then later came, and I'm
And
like,
that
oh, I'll just have a
window
little
just
bit. And then it just got
closed
smaller, yeah. And it just disintegrated, and I was like, I can't eat anymore.
I caught myself a couple times too. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I only got 30 minutes left to eat."
Yeah, and then it
And
made,
I was scrambling. I was away from the house, man. I was like, I gotta get some fast food quick.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it through the night.
that's exactly how I was. And then
Oh,
it's
shit.
like that whole, it's like the mind thing with, hey, don't think of a zebra,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You said don't eat after 7. Man, it's 7:01. I was like, sure could go for a fucking cheeseburger, honey
cravings,
bun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honey bun.
Yeah,
Honey bun.
7:15, man. I'm pacing back and forth. I'm like, what? Oh, shit. I never wanted food so bad in my life after 7 o'clock.
Drink water.
I drank all kinds of water. And water, let me ask you a question, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Describe the taste of water to me.
Okay, well, it is delectable.
No. It has no fucking taste.
Right.
It's great.
Nothing.
It's hydration.
And I was like, oh my God, more water. This is miserable.
Hmm.
But all in all, I will say that I was able to get it all locked in nice
Yeah,
and neat.
yeah.
And I got it all situated to where I can actually determine my times now.
How's your sleep? Everybody.
Terrible.
I thought it was okay.
Mine's worse. But I got a deal. So, one of my go-to homeopathic remedies for trying to get sleep when I get up from my nightmares is I'll go in and I'll drink about that much milk
Mm-hmm.
and turn on the TV, watching South Park, and just so I can have something mindless on to get my mind off what's in my mind. And milk, honestly, I go to that every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times in a night. And because I was on this diet, I couldn't go to that. And I was like, how about some water?
Water.
And I was just, yeah. So I've had some rough sleep for
Okay.
4 days or so.
It'll fall into place. I mean, it's only been a week, so you know.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I
It's
knew
once
I'd-
again, like I said, I mean, it's you gotta go through the shit before it gets easier.
Yeah. And before I was a little bit more balanced on what I ate. Like I was a little more mindful of it. And I didn't just arbitrarily go out and get burgers and
Yeah.
cheeseburgers. Man, I was hoarding shit, man. Like I was fucking. Veronica sent me a meme. I'm like, I'm losing my shit over here. She's got like a baby scooping in fucking spaghetti. I'm like, that's me.
You're like, when were you at my house?
Yeah. I'm driving down the street like Mark, and I was like, fuck, I should probably stop and eat there because I'm not gonna eat in 15 minutes. And then I'd stop again just for, in case,
Yeah.
you know. And then I was like, oh man, this is. The black coffee was the worst.
Well, just wait. Now we got week 2. So
Yeah, we were talking about that. We're like, what the fuck is in store
I'm
next?
telling you, I
Yeah.
think
I
this
just-
was the easy week.
That's what I
When
told
So,
you look
yeah.
back,
That's what I
this
said.
is
He's
going to be your
changing-
easy week.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
this was,
change all our food habits.
this was
now.
fucking vacation this
Mm.
past week.
All right, Tony, hit us with week 2.
All right, so week 2 we're gonna more focus about what we're eating. So what I want everybody to do is cut the processed foods out as much as possible.
What's process mean?
So-
Exactly.
So let me explain it to you this way. If it doesn't look like the shit that is outside in nature, it's processed. Okay?
What do you
So
mean?
like
Wait,
if
wait,
it
wait,
looks
wait.
like a cracker,
It's processed.
where does it come from?
If it's
I don't
in
know.
the
I've never
middle
seen
of
a
the store aisles,
I-
all the
exactly.
boxed goods,
Hold on a second. Let me
canned
tell you something.
So wait, whoa. Okay. Now I know that is going to be super hard to do. So just try and be cognizant about it. So a basic way of doing this is 40% fats, 40% proteins, 10 to 20% carbs. So when you look at your plate every meal in your window, because you're going to continue that because it's all folding together, you're going to look at your plate and say, okay, I have protein at 40% of my plate, definitely right there. Then I got my veggies, if that is what you want to go with, broccoli, that has carbs in it, but that's fibrose carbs, so those don't count, okay? So you can eat the shit out of veggies.
Right on.
Potatoes are starches. Beans are carbs as well. So starches and carbs, no. Keep that to 10 to 20%, okay?
Mhm.
Now you're drinking alcohol-wise. 2 drinks at 3 fingers.
I like the way you think. I love that.
You're lucky.
Yes.
I'm trying to be nice.
Once a week.
No,
Bullshit.
we can.
That's the problem.
That,
I
that's
quit
okay.
now.
So nightly. Now here's the thing though. If you are gonna choose your 2 3-finger drinks for your pour, you cannot have any carbs. So meat and veggies.
Oh, that's no problem.
There you go.
There's no problem at all.
Done.
Yeah, not a problem.
That's week 2.
Don't lie. You're gonna
Be-
want tortillas and stuff.
Oh, I can't have
all week.
tortillas?
No.
Okay.
Well,
So-
you already
in
took my
moderation.
frijoles
meat,
away.
meat
Where-
and
where
veggies.
does
Meat and
candy come in?
veggies.
Where does
So
candy come in?
that's processed. So a tortilla. What is it?
Attacked
What
Everything you just
basically what does it take to make a
I know.
tortilla?
It takes my
Flour.
mother-in-law or
It
my
takes
mom.
hands, right?
Yeah.
Anything that is from our hands, we can't eat.
Okay,
Because
but if
we
I'm
play
eating a
God way
steak,
too
we
fucking
cut the,
much.
We cut the fucking
Come on,
cow.
fool.
Well,
You
that's
know what he's
a little
talking about.
different though. You know what I mean? Like if we're like concocting something out of nothing, like pancakes,
Yeah.
where
Right.
does that come from?
Flour.
Pancake tree?
Exactly.
The
like
pancake
IHOP?
fairy.
The pancake vine,
church.
you know.
IHOP the church.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just keep it that way. And here's the other thing. I'll throw this in there because lectins. Lectins are something that are like a protein binding compound. And for our, first responder risk factors, it's a clot forming, Crohn's disease causing bullshit that we don't really want. So it's in peppers, tomatoes, squash, spinach. Make sure we're cooking. Oh, and black beans, like beans and stuff. Make sure we're cooking all of those
Because that has
fully
lectins in it?
because they have high lectin count.
Oh, see, I thought lectin was the little Irish guy that was always after me.
Hey!
Lucky Charms.
Hey.
Always after me, Lucky
And-
Charms.
And he's
Like
always
salsa.
drinking the Mardu.
Yeah.
Shalamar do.
Salsas. Okay, so all the meat and veggies I want.
Yep.
Eggs. right?
Yep.
We're good with eggs.
Eggs are fine.
Okay.
Egg whites, if that's okay. But I mean, eggs are fine. I don't- you know what? Fuck it.
Just omelets.
Eggs are fine.
Yeah.
Eggs are fucking fine. We're
Baby
making
steps,
strides
baby.
here.
Okay, so we're still in the 10-hour window?
we're still in the 10-hour
That
window.
doesn't
Okay.
go away. That's the rest of your life.
Yeah. No. So here's the
Okay.
thing, though. Here's the thing. Next week.
Let's not talk about next week right now.
Okay. So
I got
next
too much
week.
shit in my head right now.
Next week it will be a 10-hour window for 2 weeks straight. So that means we're gonna have to change something because it does become a habit after 2 weeks.
Right.
So
Oh, so
we
you're
might
gonna take
narrow
an
it down to
hour?
8 hours.
Yeah, flip it. I've always fasted down to on 8 hours.
How about 9?
That's harder. I mean, it's crazily more difficult than this 10-hour thing that
But-
I was doing. I was like, oh, this is a piece of cake.
But the blood sugar regulation benefits and the disease fighting benefits and stuff like that we get from it, it outweighs the shittiness that we feel superficially.
All right.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well-
Unless you, yeah, I mean,
Let's
well,
keep it real, Veronica.
that's a good point. I mean, it's all in what you guys want to do.
We haven't bought everything you're selling there, Tony.
I don't want to die.
Well, we're all going to die. It just matters.
That's a good point.
Am I
Fuck
going to
it.
die with whiskey in my hand or a fucking water bottle?
As long as it's a as long as it's a 3-finger pour twice a night, I'm okay with
Yeah,
it.
I love it. But it has to be within that 10-hour window, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys have any questions for Tony?
No, so I'm out on that milk thing. Huh? I can't have no midnight. I can't have no midnight milk.
No midnight milk.
Midnight milk.
I'm
Ah.
asking the
So-
the doctor here, like,
So
ma'am. and
could
sir.
I make a suggestion?
Of course.
Try some form of either like meditation or something like that kind of helps you get back into that sedated, like that sleep, state,
Mhm.
and then maybe do it while you're laying down, and then maybe that'll help.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
Maybe,
just trying to
maybe.
suggest things.
I don't know about you, but that was some bad fucking advice. That nowhere near
okay.
milk.
The problem
I
is
apologize.
there just isn't a substitute for
There's
it.
nothing.
You know? And,
I'll tell you what. Don't think about milk.
well, shut up, because now that's all I'm thinking about.
Well, okay. Well, we could put it like this: like we're the only species on Earth that consumes milk.
Right. We're
So-
the
What about babies?
we're the only one that has electricity too, and we're the only ones that drink whiskey. So let's just keep going on with all the great things we do.
Have you seen What the Health? Did you ever see that? Have you seen What the
Yeah,
Health?
yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah,
so
I have.
Ever since I watched that, I have not had milk or ice cream
Yeah.
at all, just because of how gross that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
So just watch that again, and it'll put you into. Ew, that's
It's not
gross."
like it didn't gross me out. It's just I know that I need it as a as some sort of natural
Yeah.
sedative to
Calmer.
give me sleep.
Yeah. No,
So-
I understand.
But
But
Alright.
it will.
I
it
don't want to
will-
go back to a sleeping pill.
So if here's the thing, if it goes to that point, have some fucking milk because you're gonna process it in the time that you wake up anyway. So
Yeah, I thought about that. And
just
I'm
have a
using
fucking
fat-free.
yeah, have a
That
well.
helps.
Coconut
I
milk.
would almost rather you have more
More
fat.
Fat milk.
Yeah, like
Whole
fat,
milk.
no carb milk, if they make that at
I
all.
don't think they make some.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even know there was.
So
carbs
yeah,
in
no.
milk.
So here's the thing. Yeah, it's packed. It's got a whole bunch of different
'cause
shit
it's
in
an
it.
emulsion.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right, Veronica, you got anything for him?
No.
But yeah,
She's just
Mark,
angry.
She's
here's
just
here's the
mad.
thing. Sleep is more important. So that's
Yeah.
the thing is if you are still staying true to the window and you have one fucking sip of milk,
Yeah.
have it.
It's a maximum of half a cup.
Yeah, then drink
So,
it
yeah.
if
There
it
you
helps
go.
you sleep.
might have to. I might
Ah.
have to because I had a rough week.
All right, Tony. I appreciate you helping us out here, and
Peace.
God help us.